Okay, hi there everyone. Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins with, this is going to be fun. I've got 5 or 6 models that show the potential for snowfall for this Thursday storm that we have coming our way. Rain is going to mix in, ice could be a problem too, but I wanted to see what snowfall potentials were with all these different models that we have. So let's take a look. This is model number 1, and here we go. This is what this one says. It basically keeps everything in central, well, kind of all over the place, just not southern and southeast Nebraska, but not much. An inch or two, maybe up to 3 inches, a little higher off towards northeast Nebraska. So that's model number 1. Model number 2, as we head through Wednesday night into Thursday, kind of the same thing, where it keeps everything north of Interstate 80 for the most part. The heavier stuff in northeast Nebraska, Ord, O'Neill, Norfolk, up towards Yankton, an inch or two. Everybody else an inch or less. So that's model number 2. So far, consistency with those models, where it's mainly north and northeast. This one, model number 3, only northeast Nebraska. So more consistency, just not as robust as for the snowfall potential. So again, we're everything north of Interstate 80, and for the most part, the heavier potential will be in northeast Nebraska. So that's 3 out of 6. What does model number 4 say? Kind of the same thing. North of Interstate 80, northeast Nebraska getting the bulk of the snowfall, but there could be some in, say, the Panhandle or north central Nebraska. So this is coming along nicely. There's 4 out of the 6 that are basically saying the same thing. Then model number 5 comes along and goes, it just doesn't. It's central Nebraska and the Panhandle. That's it. So okay, that's an outlier. That's one that's maybe a little on the offside. And then this is model number 6. This is a really short-term model, so it basically only goes out through Thursday 2 p.m. The other ones were going through Friday morning. So, but this one spreads it all the way across the state. Has central Nebraska, southeast Nebraska, everybody except northeast Nebraska. So now you're like, well, this is usually a short-term model is usually a little better at figuring stuff out. So what does this mean? Well, it means that there's a pretty good chance for snow somewhere. And right now I'm leaning towards north central and northeast Nebraska, and everything south of Interstate 80 will probably be more rain. So that's just, I mean, that's something we're watching. Can fine-tune it for one more day, and then Thursday comes along. Also, ice accumulation is going to be a problem. We're looking at this where we could see a 1/100th, 2/100ths, up to maybe a 1/10 of an inch of ice. So that would be a problem, and that would also drag down the chance for snowfall. So ice and rain mixed in definitely keeps your snowfall potential lower. Here's what since everything else is saying snow north, snow west, how much rain are we looking in south and southeast? Anywhere from a 1/10 to a 1/4 to maybe more. Look at Beatrice and Nebraska City. You've got almost an inch there in some spots. So rainfall mixing with snow, mixing with ice, always a tough forecast, always hard to figure out exactly where everything's going to happen. Temperature-wise, always an issue. So it's Tuesday. We'll do this again on Wednesday, and hopefully we get it all figured out before this storm happens. So thanks for joining. Hopefully this was helpful for you. We'll see you next time.